Hello, this is Chris Corbline checking in with you from Los Angeles, and I just got done looking through this big box of DV tapes. What I usually do when I go out on tour is I always try to hire a videographer, no matter where I am, to make sure that I can go back later and have a look at all the stuff that went down during the show, you know, when it comes to reaction of the audience, interplay between musicians, and all that other stuff. And usually none of this stuff was supposed to be shown anywhere, but I think there's going to be a couple of moments here that might show how the show goes and give you a better idea of what you can expect when you see my show in concert. Every show consists of a lot of upbeat moments that involve a lot of clapping, a lot of audience interaction, a lot of jumping around for us on stage. And that's usually how I like to start out the show, to really open up with a bang and make sure everybody has a good time right from the get-go. One of my favorite elements of playing theater shows is the amount of couples that I always see in the audience. I really get that feeling that it's like a special night for them. They usually have a babysitter at home, and you know, it's a special night out when they go to see a theater show. And I want to make sure that I play the right selection of songs to reflect that. One of the songs that works really, really well, I think, is a song called For a Lover. I always believed it's really, really important to build some kind of relationship with the audience very early on and just really treat them like old friends.
Has anybody ever fallen in love before? A couple people, I would say about 50%. Cool. I think it was kind of a continuation of this whole process. So, thank you so much for listening. Now at least you know where this record's called Love Notes and story. There'll be a whole nother counseling session. But thank you. But anyway, this is
One other thing that's really, really important to me is to show the relationship between the musicians on stage. We're all having a great time up there, and I want the audience to be able to see that. And we also have history together. A lot of us have worked together for years. We travel together, we eat together, and it's nice for the audience to see a bunch of friends having a good time on stage and doing what they love to do, and watching something come together that is bigger than the individual parts. I think band introductions don't have to be boring. I think it's a perfect opportunity to kind of show the relationship between the players and kind of make fun of each other a little bit.
Paulie has not missed a show with me in, I don't know how many years, 4 or 5 years, something like that. He really is the backbone of the band, and not just because he's the drummer, and not just because he's how tall are you, 6'7"? Oh, 6'3", what's that?
He knows the road ahead, he knows the weather in Albuquerque, he can fix your bicycle. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Bobby Breton.
Sharing the spotlight is an idea I had a couple of years ago. Basically, what I decided to do is give back an experience that I had when I was about 14 years old, when a couple of friends of mine in Germany that were very successful at the time pulled me up on stage to play in front of a crowd of 4,000 people, which was, of course, mortifying. But it was not only mortifying, but it was also very rewarding and very exciting. And I felt compelled to pass on this experience and find local musicians wherever we go and share the spotlight with them, pull them up for a song or two, and see if I can make a positive influence on someone's life. And it's been one of the most rewarding and most fun things for us to do. For me, the last note of the last song is always the moment of truth, because at that point the audience evaluates your performance as a whole. And it's very exciting and very rewarding for me to look back at these old tapes and realize that we've made a lot of friends in some of these markets.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Brennan on drums, Richard Pettis on bass, Greg Nakamura on keys. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for checking out this footage and for spending time with me and visiting with me. And I hope to see you soon.